Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to play X by Jonas Brothers featuring Karol G. Now I'm going to teach you two ways to play this. The first is the nice, easy, everyone can play it version with just 3 chords. And the second is the actual guitar parts from the song that's going to start at around here. And I'll put a link directly to that in the description below as well. So to get started, let's go through these 3 chords. So our 3 chords are an E minor, an A minor, and a D. So to play an E minor, we're just going to pop our first finger up on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, and then your second finger just below that on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. Nice and easy. For our A minor, we're going to leave that second finger there, pop our 3rd finger just below it on the 3rd string, still in the 2nd fret, and then our first finger down on the 2nd string in the 1st fret. And finally for a D, we're going to pop our first finger on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, our second finger down the 1st string in the 2nd fret, and our 3rd finger on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret. And our strumming pattern goes like this. Okay, so we're going down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. If we bring that up to tempo. And it just follows that chord progression for the entire song. There are some different stops and that sort of thing in there, so I reckon if you're going to play it this way, have a listen to the song, play along to it, and you'll find out where those stops are. Now if you guys who have skipped ahead to the actual parts, or if you're just watching this through, we're going to start with the intro riff, and that sounds like this. And that riff goes through the whole intro and through all of the verses. So we're going to start with our first finger on the 2nd fret. And all of these lower notes, so the 4th and 5th string notes, we're going to try to palm mute. So just have the side of your hand there, just against the strings along the bridge there. So 4th string, 2nd fret, and then we play the 3rd string, 4th fret. 4th string again, and then we go up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. And we play that and then slide down. Then we play that 4th string one more time, then go down and open 5th string, which then moves up to our 2nd string in the 1st fret, then open 5th string again. Okay, so that section goes like this. Finally from there we move to an open 4th string that we hit twice, our 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then back to that 4th string. So that whole section sounds like this. Then we repeat that, but there are a couple of changes in there. So we start it the same way. But this time when we hit that 2nd string 5th fret, we're going to slide that up to the 8th fret. And then hit that 5th fret again. So that sounds like this. Then we move to that open 5th string and do that section the same way. Then that open 4th string, and change up the rhythm here a little bit. So go open 4th string, then alternate with that 2nd string 3rd fret. So that section sounds like this. And then we just put those two parts together. And there we go, so that's our intro riff, and as I said before, that goes through the whole of the verse. Now, about halfway through the verse, we get a second guitar part come in. It's doing some really cool, funky, disco-y sort of strumming. So that sounds like this. Now it doesn't sound like much on its own, but put together with the rest of the song, it's a really cool percussive as well as harmonic sort of part. So what we're going to do is we're going to just bar the top 3 strings up on the 12th fret. We're going to miss the first beat, do a down up on the second beat, and then another down strum. And do that twice through, then we move to our next shape. So we're going to keep that bar there at our second finger on the second string up on the 13th fret, and then your third finger up on the third string in the 14th fret. And we do that same strumming pattern but only once through. Then we move back to the 10th fret, bar those top 3 strings again, then just add your second finger on the third string in the 11th fret. Now if you know your bar chords, you might have noticed that we're actually just playing the top 3 strings of a full bar chord. So we've got the E minor bar chord, and we're just playing those top 3 strings, an A minor bar chord, and just those top 3 strings again, and then a D major bar chord, and just those top 3 strings. As we move into the chorus, we're going to keep those same 3 chords going, but we're going to change up the rhythm a little bit. So that's going to sound like this. Now this sort of strumming was really popular in the disco and funk sort of days in the 70s, and it's really made a sort of resurgence, especially with Daft Punk. And that's because the guitarist of Daft Punk, a guy by the name of Nile Rodgers, was actually a member of the band Chic, the disco band from the 70s. So thanks to Daft Punk, and not only Daft Punk, there are other bands out there as well, but this style of strumming has really become a lot more prominent again. So I notice my right hand is constantly going on those strings. So to get the rhythm we want, we need to be constantly playing and then muting those strings. And the way we do that is just by pulling off our finger. So it's still touching the string, but so that no sound is actually coming out. So we're going down up, muting the down up again, muting the down up again, muting the down, playing the up, muting down, playing the up. So nice and slowly, that sounds like this. Then we move to the next shape and do the first half of that. And then to the next shape and do the rest of that. Okay, so slowly all together that sounds like this. Then all together. So there you go guys, that's the whole song. As I said, nice and easy if you just want to use those open chords at the start, but then can sound really cool if you add in all these other guitar parts as well. Thanks guys, as always leave any questions below. If you have any song requests or song suggestions, leave them there below as well. I'm Sam, I'll catch you next time.